I love that design and the tools associated with design provide all kinds of people with something to do when they need a creative solution, when they need something that's out of the box, instead of just putting that pressure on and leaving it at that. It is actually actionable. So it's more like design action than design thinking.
I think there's inherent innovation in the action part of it, because often we think we have great ideas and you sort of let them stay inside of your head and you sort of mull around it. And I think by externalizing these things and putting them onto Post-it notes, or building something out of tinfoil, or just taking this action, you inevitably free your mind to have new things that sort of infiltrate and new ideas come through. And it's right, it's not always about thinking, it's really about this doing, and in that doing process, new things surface. I think that in the process of making things, you often actually can't, especially in prototyping and sketching, you can't make them as they really should be. And I think that there is sort of like, in the mistakes of creating, you also come up with new things. So often sometimes you're limited by the materials that you use. And in our case, we were prototyping with just cardboard and aluminum foil and packing tape and stuff. But sometimes you're also limited by money or resources or time, human resources. So your limitations actually sometimes create the best solutions to those types of things. And so by getting your hands in there, you're just in this process of making and doing, and that creative thinking process, I think, more fluidly moves through. So it's not an idea that sort of stirs around. It's an idea that comes out immediately. And it might be just a bunch of ugly blue tape, but somehow in there's really, really new things.
There's a lot of good neuroscience that looks at what happens when your body gets involved in whatever you're doing. Things change in your brain, and I think it's another handy trick, actually, to thinking about a problem differently, is making it tangible. And we're so desperately out of practice with that. We've really gotten very, very comfortable with the keyboard and the screen, and so it's just a way of seeing it anew and playing a little bit of a trick on your brain by getting your hands and your body involved in the solution. Also what he said.